Well, in anticipation of the premiere, we're going to revisit one of the original filming locations this morning. In fact, you just saw it there. Joining us live, Cindy Blair, one of the owners of Kansas City BBQ. Good morning to you, Cindy. How you doing?
Good morning. Glad to have you all here again.
Yeah, glad to be back. And then you guys also sent us in some wonderful barbecue. It smells so delicious. So I'm going to try not to eat this too much while we're
known for
chatting.
a lot of things. Not a problem. That's for you all to enjoy.
Awesome.
We're known for a lot of things. Barbecue is one of them. Top Gun is, at least got us on the map initially, back when downtown was nothing, and hardly anybody lived downtown, hardly anybody came downtown.
Yeah, walk us back to those days.
A big coup for all of downtown.
Yeah, walk us back to those days, those memories of them shooting there. Were you around for that? Did you see all of that happening? And show us around a little bit. There's the piano.
Sure, there's the piano. We were here. My husband and I started this restaurant 39 years ago, and they let us sit quietly in the kitchen while the filming happened, which was great.
Cool.
This piano, my mother bought it at a garage sale in Kansas City back in the 60s. We brought it out to California with us, and when Tony Scott saw the piano, he wrote it into the scene. It was not part of the scene originally. So we've subsequently found out that this great old piano was built before the 1900s. So she was an old movie star when she starred in Top Gun, and now she's even older yet.
Well, great balls of fire for that. You guys coined this phrase, the sleazy bar scene, right? That's just because this was much different than the officers gathering, right? This was just a fun kind of ruckus time they were having, right?
Right, and that's what Tony Scott, the director, liked about it too. So we're a beer and wine bar. We've got a lot of collections of Navy hats and first responder badges and challenge coins and license plates, all things that people brought in. So we're like to be like your favorite dive, your favorite hole in the wall, and that's the atmosphere they wanted for those scenes in the movie.
I see that jukebox back there
by
too.
The bar. This is where the pardon.
I see the jukebox. Is that a jukebox back there?
Yes.
Well?
Yes, that's the jukebox that was in the movie.
Yep.
Well, a replica of what was in the movie. Tom Cruise sat right here in the very last scene,
right,
drinking a quiet beer while they shot across to the jukebox.
Oh yeah.
And then he hears the music. You've lost that love and feeling. Come on, and he walks over to the jukebox.
Yeah, we all remember that scene.
And then goes to black after Kelly McGillis walks from around the column.
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah.
All fun, and fun pieces still here.
Absolutely. And tell us a little bit about your excitement for Top Gun Maverick. I wish there would be scenes that were shot inside there as in this part 2 of this. Any potential scenes, or did they reach out to you guys at all?
No, we can understand the things are so different than back in '85 when they shot this scene.
Right.
I mean, now we have 35,000 people living downtown, lots of traffic. The people that are in the movie are big stars. It was so different back then.
Yeah.
They could have their way with the streets and the sidewalks, and now you can't do that. And security is a big issue, which is why they ended up mostly at North Island.
Sure.
So it's disappointing, but was certainly understandable.
Well,
The fun fact that is that the new storyline follows Anthony Edwards' son in the movie, and that son was played by 2 local kids, 4-year-old twins, the Weiss twins, from Point Loma. They weren't in anything before, and they've never been in anything since. And now the new storyline has that young man grown up and working with Tom Cruise.
Oh, there you go. I love all the history here. Tell us a little bit about your excitement to see Top Gun Maverick. Are you going to check it out? I know the premiere is happening here this week.
Oh, absolutely. We're not part of the premiere, but we're looking forward to seeing it and seeing how it dovetails with the original movie. And I expect it to be just a fine example. The first movie was such a fine example of cinematography, of music, of sound, and I'm sure that the second one will be at least its equal.
I watched it about a week or 2 ago, and it's just such a great film. What did Tom Cruise ever say to you? Did he ever? Did you guys ever have a conversation? I mean, it was your shop that they were at there, your restaurant.
Right. Well, we did have a brief conversation. We were introduced to all the key stars, and then we had a dinner for them here at the barbecue about 2 weeks after the filming, when they were beginning to wrap up the filming. So we got a chance to chit-chat just a little bit. Mostly Meg Ryan and some of the other stars. Tom Cruise was always very into his role and it's a business. You know, you kind of forget. We all watch the entertainment side, but people producing it work at it.
Cindy, congratulations on all your success there at Kansas City BBQ. Give us the address one more time if people haven't checked your place out.
Thank you. 600 West Harbor Drive.
West Harbor Drive. And okay, before we let you go,
right downtown. Right.
I've got lots of barbecue.
Yeah.
I got the ribs. I got maybe some brisket, and I think a sausage here. I'm going to try what looks to be the brisket here. So thank you for sending this in. This looks delicious. What are you guys most famous for?
Probably the ribs, ribs and brisket. We have a smoker back here that where we smoke our meats overnight. The brisket and the pork get smoked overnight, and then in the morning we cook up ribs and chicken.
Cindy, thanks again for your time. Appreciate it. I'm going to get going on these ribs. Thank you again.
I was going to say, Eric, do you
I'll
need
see
me
you
to
down
talk
there.
so you can eat?
Yeah, you're going to have to take care of the teas here.
I know how he gets with ribs and barbecue. Yeah.
When I started with the brisket. She said they were most famous for their ribs, and I'm like, I better pick up a rib.
Dig into that. Kansas City BBQ, how fun. You got to go check them out.